All right, you might have to turn your camera sideways for this one. So I'm just gonna do a quick. We're making resin. It's been a while since I've done like a front-facing TikTok video. Here it comes. Are you feeling good enough for glitter now? Of course.
Good enough for glitter.
So setting up for my resin always takes a really long time because I get like super excited and I set up probably way too much. The problem with setting up too much is then like some of your things might not be that great because you didn't really like, 5 ideas is good, 50 ideas maybe not. That might be stretching it for your creative blah blah blah. So I'm just going to show you about halfway in here because I've got some other things that are going on. It's going to be in the show. It's like Spy Cat or something. Marnie the Spy Cat. We dug. Can I zoom in from the front? I thought I could zoom in from the front. So I dug the rings out. We're going to try some rings. We're going to do a coaster. There's a dried up bee balm in here and a piece of rock and these big beads that I had kicking. Put a little bit of, these were really popular as necklaces. I've got mica powder colors to go in there. Rock for the snail, some small wood, and 2 black beads for this guy, so he'll need a clear on the bottom. I put some old man's beard in here. I'm just gonna pick this red out. That was the other thing too. I mean, you could wash your molds. You probably should wash your molds, and then they don't have any of this like hair or last week's stuff in there. I'm making the lighters because I have some leaves to put in there. Donated from a friend of mine. Those always sell better than the actual like lighter sleeves because all our boat smokers are like, oh, I want one. And then usually I make them glow in the dark too because then you can see the leaf stick out. But anyway, I don't know. I just realized today that I was all out of containers. I've gone through like all my, this is all I got from containers. So we're supposed to hit the market like early in the morning, but Wolf's got a sore throat, so I'm not quite sure, but I'm gonna try to set this up. We're gonna go for dinner. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna try to finish it. If you're an art individual, I'm sure you know sometimes your crafts just take like late into the night and every available space that you have in your house. So, phone stands. I had these cool, I was digging through I forgot that I bought these mosaic glass color things. So I've got some like pink and blue and brown I'll probably put in there. These hummingbird molds, they're cool, but the beak is too small, and so the beak breaks off quite often. I haven't made any paws for a while. Those are wings. Frogs sell every time, but this frog won't be ready tomorrow. This frog will be ready though. And then just random rocks. Like this is the bottom of a mushroom. I just filled it up with rock because it saves on the resin, and it's just going to be the bottom of the mushroom anyway, so whatever, it don't really matter. Like sometimes I do them fancy with like a fern in it or a flower or something, but it is on the bottom. So I went through all my beads. I got rid of like a lot of my bead collection, so that's good. Down to like confetti snow. I think I might confetti snow this container and put a leaf in there. The same with the snail. You might get some leaves in there. Snail though is kind of like a half job. I haven't done him like a full pour yet. So if you do a full pour, sometimes I know my mess. If you do a full pour, sometimes it like bubbles and cracks and doesn't work out properly. And I'm going to try again to do these, but I have to set them up so that something's holding the sides here. So they're not filled yet. Because if I get too crabby, I'm not even going to bother doing that. I'm not going to bother doing that. So that's a Mad Dog Mountain Arts video, and just thought I would share some of my ideas with you guys. I think that phone stand mosaic is going to be sweet. And I think that these little flowers I showed you, I think the frog is going to be a banger. Everybody loves the bathtub, so it's got beads around the rim. Then you got to go in there and make sure every bead falls down, and don't too much bead, or if you do, make sure you go around when the resin's in and poke like this. So that the resin gets in between the beads and you don't end up with a cracked lid, because that happens to me quite a bit. I've got some like sparkly, this is like glow in the dark powder. I'm probably going to use a lot more than that. So today's episode was about like going through your totes and using the things that you've had for a long time. That's kind of what I did, was used a lot of the materials that I've just like forgotten about, use them up. I'm stoked about that. And yeah, I've seen it's bopping in town right now. There's lots of people, so I hope I can get some of this done, but it'll be too fresh in the morning. Like, I'll have to get up. If we have to be there at 10, I'll have to get up at like 6 or 5 and start unpeeling some of this stuff. So that's kind of bunk. I should have started this project earlier. But, you know, shoulda, coulda, woulda. I don't know. I don't know what to say about it. I tried, but now my like hips are like super sore from standing for a long time. They're just killing me. So I'll do another video too, but I just wanted to like break it down so you guys can see the stuff that I did start. Because now I'm going to pull out like a whole separate batch of glitters. Well, actually I'm going to try to see, I kind of like organize some of my stuff on the, I want to use these up because they're open. This is like a pack. You get these packs. And actually it's super cool if you just like open each one of them and sprinkle them all together. It creates a very, very cool, it's just cool in itself rather than like just taking a blue or mixing it with a red or whatever. Just open them all up and sprinkle them all together. I think that that's the best way to do it. And then you get like shades of blue and green that look super sweet, or shades of like browns and red, or shades of, I think this one's purples, different purples. So yeah, maybe I should make some purple feathers. Maybe that's a really good idea. Feathers sell really well, just so you know. Everybody likes feather earrings. And these I bought a long time ago from Michael's, but I'm not really big on the strings. So if I were you, I wouldn't spend money on the string pack. It's kind of like, it looks funny in the molds, and I only find that I can use it on specific things where it like looks okay as a medium, and other things it just kind of looks, well, it looks stringy. It looks kind of lame. So and this is my desk area. That's supposed to be like a work area. Isn't that great? Anywho, thanks for watching Mad Dog Mountain Arts, and we'll cut back in, and I wish you guys luck in your art. Isn't that pretty? I like the sound of the wind through the leaves and the trees. I wish you guys luck with your art projects. Don't bite off more than you can chew like I do all the time. All the time. And drink lots of water while you're doing this project. And follow me on YouTube, please and thanks. Join my memberships, and I will send you something cool that I made bi-monthly. Or if you pay for the big membership, you can have something bigger and better and cooler, maybe every month. Okay.